afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. I hope all is well. It is me, Father Prophet, Coach Prophet, here with a brand new video, brand new episode of the Greatness Podcast for the new year, 2023. So I hope everybody has had a good New Year's celebration, a good holiday season. And of course, with every new year comes new opportunity, new motivation, new thoughts, new plans, and of course, new trials and tribulations. 2022 was a tough year for a lot of people, including myself, but it, lets me be optimistic to how 2023 is going to be, and all of the things that I learned in 2022 are going to help me and help us propel ourselves to our next level of greatness, get closer to our greatness in this upcoming year. So again, welcome to 2023. So let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is how to have and cultivate a positive mindset. Because, first of all, it is important to recognize that having a positive mindset isn't just about feeling good in the moment, because those moments come and go. We feel good when we feel good, we feel bad when we feel bad. So, it's those moments come and go. But, it's more about developing a long-term optimistic outlook so that it will allow you to stay focused and motivated, even when things aren't going exactly how they should go. And of course, we know life happens to all of us at different times. So that's what having a positive mindset is about. And it's also the key to achieving anything and remaining positive and keeping the momentum on your path to greatness. So a few different things that we can do, a few tips about having a positive mindset. I'm going to give you 5 of them today. And those are the 5 that you need to rely on so that you can keep this positive mindset. So getting right into it. Number 1, you have to practice gratitude. And, by doing this, you can take time each day and focus on the things that you're thankful for. I know we all get wrapped up in, how things are going, how bad it is. But if you take a look back at the trials and tribulations that you've gone through in your life and throughout your life, just take this last year, what everybody's gone through, these last few years. A lot of people, didn't realize how they were going to make it, didn't know how they were going to make it. Jobs gained, jobs lost, family members died, new family members born. A lot of different things have happened in people's life. But if you take the time each day to focus on the things that you're thankful for, it can help shift your perspective from the negative things and focus on the positive aspects of your life. And that will help you keep that positive mindset that is so important to achieving your next level of life and your next level of greatness. So practice gratitude daily, first thing in the morning when you wake up, and the last thing at night before you go to bed, and all throughout the day multiple times. Number 2, as you know, if you listen to my previous podcast, and one of my philosophies is to set small, achievable goals. So when you break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks, it gives you that sense of accomplishment and momentum that we all work for and we all, feel good about. I remember me, just for example, losing the weight. I always say it took me 20 years to do what I did in 10 months. I lost 200 pounds in 10 months. And it took me 20 years to realize that, because I was going about it in the wrong way. I knew what to do. I had the ability, I had the want to, I had the drive. I had actually been trying, but I was approaching it the wrong way because it was up here. It wasn't from here down. It was up here. that wasn't in the right area for achievement. And that goes to setting small goals. I would always say, oh, I'm gonna lose 100 pounds. I'm gonna lose 100 pounds. I'm gonna lose 100 pounds. I shifted that train of thought from I'm gonna lose 100 pounds to every day I wake up and weigh myself, I want the number to be smaller than it was the day before. And over time, those days, those days, those days, some days it was not, but most days it was. And if you do that, if you think about, hey, I want to lose, I want the number to be less than it was the day before. If you do that for, let's say, take me for example, if you do that every day for 10 months, let's say it's 1 pound a day for 10 months. I don't know, I don't have my calculator out right now, but 90 days is 3 months. So if you lose 1 pound a day for 90 days, you've lost 90 pounds. Instead of that 100 pounds staring you in your face every time you think about what you want to accomplish. And it can be broken down into anything. I want to be a better student. I want to be a better parent. I want to be a better spouse. I want to be, I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to do this. I want to be, president of the United States. You have to break it down and say, okay, well, can you recite the Bill of Rights? Do you know do you know the laws in your land? Can you recite your country's constitution? Can you recite your state's constitution? Who's your local, who do you need to talk to? Make it a smaller goal rather than I'm gonna be president one day. Keep that up there, but also break it down into goals that are going to keep you motivated and keep the momentum on your path to greatness. So set small, achievable goals. Number 3, surround yourself with positive influences. And in today's world, surrounding ourselves with positive influences is very, very easy, but that door swings both ways. You can surround yourself with all the positive influences in the world, but wherever there's a positive, there's a negative. That's just a fact of life. Um, we have to keep those positive connections in our life and those positive influences in our life at all times and at all costs. You have to seek out supportive friends and mentors who can help encourage and inspire you. And it doesn't have to be someone that you talk to personally. It can be a page you follow, a video you watch, myself. Um, and keep that in the forefront of your mind. Every time you have a negative thought, replace it with 2 positive thoughts. One to cancel that negative thought out, and then one to add on for your positivity bank and to keep that mindset positive for what you are trying to accomplish in your life. Um, Surrounding yourself with positive things because, like the Bible talks about, all the things that you see and hear and listen to go inside of you, which you can only put out what is on the inside. So if you are consuming all this negative stuff, negative talk, it's going to fill your brain up with negative things. It's going to fill your speech up with negative things. It's going to fill your actions up with negative things, which in turn fills your life with negative things. So stay surrounded by positive influences on all aspects. And it's easy. Go on to your social media, go through the people that you follow, and unfollow everything and everyone that does not directly impact what you want to do in life positively. So, number four, practice positive self-talk. Now, this is a huge one because I heard one time a quote that I live by Sun Tzu. He said, if we can conquer and defeat the enemy within, no enemy on the outside stands a chance. What that means is your positive self-talk is the most important thing that that can help you keep that positive mindset that will help you on your path to greatness. you have to pay attention to the thoughts that you have about yourself and about your abilities. Instead of dwelling on negative thoughts, try reframing them into a positive light. Instead of saying, oh man, I got all this weight to lose, or oh, I'll never do that, say, you know what? I'm lighter today than I am tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm gonna be lighter than I was today. I'm gonna, there's nothing that can hold me back so long as I keep going. I'll never get that job. Say, no, I'm going to be the best that I can be in this position here, and I'm going to do everything in my power to learn how to get that position or how to get that job. And you set your goals, and you keep everything. You keep that positive self-talk to where that's something that you have to do. You have to talk to yourself positively, and you have to keep everything that you are doing positive. Because if you put positivity out, positivity will be drawn back to you. And I'm a firm believer of that. Who do you talk to more than yourself? Who's your biggest influence? You might think that, oh, it's Father Prophet or Eric Thomas or Jesus or whoever, or, Allah or whoever. My mom, I always talk to my mom. No, you talk to you more than anyone. You have the biggest influence over you because you are in direct control of everything that you do. No one else, when we get down to it, no one else controls what you do. No one else controls how you think. If you want to quit your job, you can. Now, it might not be smart, but you decide what you're going to do today. So once you get yourself on that positive train of thought, on those positive actions and that positive self-talk, only positive things can come out of your life. And number 5, the fifth and final one, is finding the silver lining. So you have to find the silver lining, man. When faced with setbacks and challenges, which we're all going to have, we have to find the positive in the situation. This will help you stay motivated and focused on your overall greatness and the bigger picture of what you're trying to accomplish. If you can always find the silver lining in everything, that is another amazing tool on how to keep a positive mindset and keep yourself on your path to greatness. It's something that a muscle that has to be conditioned and grown. Um, if you look at and study a lot of successful people in their life, it's like anything that happens to them, they always find something good that's come out of it, or they make something good out of it. Like I tell my kids, we don't, yeah, we'll take a L, but our L isn't a loss. That L stands for learn. We learned something. We didn't lose anything. We learned something. So always try to find that silver lining, even in an L, because you don't lose, you learn. So that's just one of the things that I, reshape and refocus things in our life that I try to impact and implore onto my kids, that yes, life is going to have ups and downs, but there's always good in everything that comes to you. Um, so find that silver lining in all that you do. Trust me, that will help you. So those are the 5 things that will help you keep a positive mindset, that will help you stay on track for 2023 and to find your greatness. And by implementing these strategies, you can like I said, you can start and keep that positive mindset to where you'll be able to achieve everything. It'll have you upbeat. You'll have a good attitude, and attitude dictates your actions. But it all starts with that positive mindset. This is the root of getting things done and accomplishing things. You know, um, it is absolutely imperative that we have a positive mindset in approaching all things in our life. So, with that, be sure to follow me on TikTok. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. At I'll put my links in the bio. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video because we will be coming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with a new message for you every week, all year. And I just want to thank you all for all the support you have in the past and all your continued support and current support. Thank you for everything. And thank you for, tuning into another episode of the Greatness Podcast with me, Coach Prophet. And always remember, with a little bit of effort and the right attitude, you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. All right? I love you. And as always, keep grinding. Peace.